There are 7 modes I want to show you. One mode for each of the 7 notes that are in the major scale. A mode is basically a scale. For instance, the C major scale starts with a C note. This is also known as the Ionian mode of the C major scale. You may hear it referred to as C Ionian. But if you were to play all the notes in the C major scale, starting with the D note, you would be playing the Dorian mode, or D Dorian. If you start on E, it's known as the Phrygian mode. F would be Lydian. Starting on G would make it the Mixolydian mode. A is known as the Aeolian mode. And the 7th mode is known as the Locrian mode. And if we want to play all the notes in the C major scale using the Locrian mode, we start on B. You don't have to learn all the modes that I've shown you, but the more you know, the easier it is to move around the fretboard. If you were to learn just one of these modes that I've shown you, it should probably be the Ionian mode, since this mode starts on the first note of the major scale. Whenever I'm trying to figure out a song on the radio, or when I'm rocking out with my homies, I usually start with the Ionian pattern and try to figure out what scale or key the song is in. I use this Ionian pattern to figure out the key. One way to improve your understanding of the guitar is to say the notes as you are playing the scale. Knowing where the notes are and how they relate to each other is important if you are going to grow as a musician. If you are going to practice this scale, you should alternate by picking with a downstroke and then an upstroke. This is known as alternate picking and can make you much faster as opposed to just using downstrokes. You should also practice going down the scale as well as up. If you are interested in soloing or writing your own riffs, here are a couple exercises you might like. Try playing every other note in the scale like this. Or try plucking each string just once and hammering on to the next 2 notes while ascending the scale and pulling off while descending, like so. This would be a little easier on an electric guitar. Another exercise you might like is to try playing every note 2 or 3 times before moving to the next note. You could also combine different patterns like this. These are just ideas. You could also make up your own pattern to practice. Try incorporating slides or bends. If you practice these patterns enough, they can become a natural part of your playing, and you can work them into solos with ease. If you are feeling ambitious, you can try these patterns with the different modes as well. If you want to improve your speed or timing, you can try practicing with a metronome. Start off slow and try to be as accurate as you can rather than fast.